It's Sunday night, and
And the child is asleep.
yes, we didn't know what to do with ourselves.
I know.
He's asleep. Asleep.
So we get to play.
Yeah, we thought we'd come out here
And show you guys what we've been up to.
just the last couple days.
Just a few
Doing a little bit of decorating.
minuscule decorations sprinkling here and there.
We're losing our minds and doing decorating at the same time. Here, I'll get my phone out too.
Okay, you guys, we have been decorating because we weren't going to let this year go by without anything in our front yard. And it's awesome because we've already had people start driving by and going, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Because in our neighborhood, I don't think there's many people who
I think we're gonna
are
get like maybe 5
Trick-or-treaters.
trick-or-treaters, and they're all kids from houses
on our
across the street.
And I apologize, it's rather windy, but that's what Simi Valley
Yes.
means. Woo, the
And
wind.
we did not know that until we lived here.
We signed the lease and it was too late. Do any of you guys have major wind issues going on right now? Oh man.
Do any of you have your decorating finished by now?
Yeah. Are you guys still decorating? What are you guys doing? Partying? Acting?
That would be a good excuse.
Yeah. Watching scary
You know,
movies.
Gina and I were talking earlier today, and we were like, you know what? I don't see a lot of videos getting posted this year.
So we're hoping everybody is super, super busy. And then they're going to post later so we can watch during the other holiday, right, guys? Harrison, Sandy, is taking a siesta, but he's not out forever. He's a little
No.
night owl, that kid.
No, he was actually out in his jumper right there.
No.
He's got a haunted jumper. That's part of the yard display. We were going to put a skeleton in it when he's not in there,
Ooh.
just to tie it in with
Oh
the rest of the
no!
yard.
Mega Kit Kat Cake says he's doing homework. Oh my gosh! That's super scary.
That is very scary.
I don't miss doing homework.
Okay,
You guys want to see
let's
a little
do a
tour?
tour of the scary yard if you're 6 months old.
Yeah, it's very G-rated this year, you guys. First, we have our spooky fence. And there's a spooky skeleton. And you know what's really scary about this skeleton? I'll show you.
Yes, we made sure it was enhanced with all the horror that can be inflicted by...
The string attached to the dead. Ah! Oh, that's got to come off tomorrow. Oh,
I can't keep his arms from falling. I'm not very good at that. I haven't mastered the plastic skeleton posing yet. I'll have to watch a couple tutorials on that.
we want to finish the witch's cottage. We really do, but it's super windy here, so we had to settle for a pumpkin patch this year. But
That-
doesn't mean we're gonna not finish it because it's on our list
Yes.
of to do very shortly, very soon.
Yes, and another thing too is because it's been sitting for a year, it kind of got a little aged, so we may have to repaint some spots. Well, Gina will have to repaint some spots.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I think there's a lot of painting to go on. But anyway, no, we will finish that. We just super busy with work, super busy with the baby, super busy with life, and we're getting there. We're getting to a good point.
Yeah, catching up on some sleep.
Yeah.
Harrison's getting older. He's doing good.
He's almost crawling,
Yeah.
which is exciting if you like baby news.
Yes. He's getting big. The other day, I left him for 1 second, and he rolled over to the edge of the bed, and I was like, ah! I caught him, but
Just in time.
I'm learning.
All right, you guys, continuing on our haunted hay straw. I keep calling it hay. Our straw bales.
These bales of straw are haunted with the carcasses of many past creatures of the dark.
And what's funny about this is the one year that these birds came out, they were all black. So I painted a bunch of them. And then guess what happened the next year? They had him. Oh no.
Harrison's awake.
Harrison's awake.
I will go get him now.
Mwahaha. All right, you guys. Yes, Santa's workshop would be awesome. We were making candy last year to go on there. So hopefully we can finish that because I really want to see it. Yes, we're gonna do the Atmos effects pumpkins over here. You hear all those rocks? Someday I'm gonna have a front yard with some grass. Anyway, we're gonna put the Atmos effects pumpkins right there, and they can sing and do their jokes and all that kind of stuff, which would be awesome because that was really fun to play with. Did you guys see that? Our haunted house video? You guys probably did. That was a lot of work, but a lot of fun to do. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Got some LED purple lights, the skeleton standing there. We've got some other props we're working on we're gonna put out in the yard. So this is just a little bit of what we've got going on, but it's better than nothing, which is what I thought was gonna happen this year. So that's great. That's awesome. I love those Halloween light shows and Christmas light shows. Those are fun to watch too. So this is what we have going on. Hello, Wisconsin. I know. We have a lot of stuff in store that hopefully, you know, it's not just going to end at Halloween. We're going to keep it going. Look at.
He's a little cranky after a whole day of decorating.
Hi, big boy. Hey, if you made me a clown arch, we have circus theme next year where you go throughout Clown's Mouth. How much would that cost? I don't know. Do we have time for something like that? Oh no.
I apologize.
Hi, Michigan. So, what's up, you guys? What are we missing? Is there anything exciting going on in the haunting world right now? Costumes? Hello, Iowa. I have family in Iowa.
Did you ask if everybody's done with their haunts yet?
Yeah, I did. Arizona, born and raised. Whoop whoop.
It's actually it's hot tonight.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at this. I think we're getting every state. We got Oklahoma, New Mexico, UK, woo woo, Ohio.
Nice.
We're covering the whole map and even going internationally. Sugarland. I love that. Harrison, what were you going to be for Halloween?
He's all, I don't know.
Were we burglars last night? You guys,
Yeah.
We went to a Halloween party last night. And we were cat burglars. It was fun. It was a fun, easy costume.
Let's go over here. Did
Okay.
you show him over here?
Yeah, I've been walking back and forth. I told him we were going to do the Atmos effects pumpkins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have we're just trying to do some easy stuff. So, we have a coffin. We have a couple little old props that we'll try to incorporate into it. But
A couple wheels, wagon wheels, and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. But nothing, I don't think. We're trying to incorporate our breathing grave. Do you guys have any ideas how we could do that with here?
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about putting some leaves on or something, maybe
But
putting a skeleton around it somehow.
the only thing is, though, the leaves won't stick around for
Oh
very
no,
long.
they're gonna blow.
Yeah.
It gets super windy. Any of you guys have a lot of wind where you guys are from? Wow, from the very beginning, Mishap Manor. Any of you guys go back that far? You guys remember our Mishap Manor? No, our pumpkins, these are all of the carvable ones right now. We're going to go to our local pumpkin patch and get some more tomorrow. A lot of them, and then hopefully we'll get to carve some more, stuff like that. Oregon Wind and Rain, yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool because it seems like the pumpkins aren't that expensive as they used to be, or maybe just the store around here. For like a couple bucks or something.
Yeah, super cheap. Oh my gosh, chickens, that's hilarious, you guys. Ah, the feed is going so fast. Oh, yeah, so we moved. We had family stuff going on.
Yeah, we've been
we had a baby.
working
Work has
a
been
lot,
crazy.
a ton.
And yeah, so that's the reason why we've scaled it down a little bit and
Yeah.
stuff. And we will get back to our big, crazy, extreme haunting. Again, it's just life kind of took a weird turn 2 years ago, and it's just kind of getting back on track.
Yeah,
So.
we've been doing a lot of traveling too, so it's almost crazy because we've been going to a lot of places. But I was telling Gina we need a vacation.
Yes, we do.
So
Oh yeah, 4 skeletons carrying the coffin. I've seen that before. Oh gosh. Thanks, Van Oaks. I will. And he's doing much better tonight than last night. He was teething really bad yesterday. Oh yeah, mulch on the breathing grave. We could do that. We could cover
Okay,
it with
that's a
something,
good
and
idea.
then it'll be
yeah, because
heavier.
we put a burlap. We'll put the burlap over there, but we just needed something to stick on top of it.
Oh my gosh, 30 plus pumpkins. That's a lot. Did you carve all those this year, or is that just from years of you doing all that work? Yes, we still do have the giant pumpkins, and like I said, we still have some stuff to bring out in the front yard.
It's actually cool because we're trying to work on making some more of those. It just that was like our plan was to have like a giant pumpkin patch for this year, but it just
Didn't work out. Yeah, I think he wants me.
He wants Mom.
Hang on. There we go. All right. There we go. Ah, it's going so fast. To come to another video, you guys have no idea. How are your guys' neighbors? Oh, so our neighbors, they actually all came over tonight.
Yeah,
and,
they're really friendly.
They're very nice, and they said it's nice to see some decorations in the neighborhood because we
Yeah.
actually, in this neighborhood, there's not very many. We went to the housing tract next to us across the main street, and there's a couple houses that have some really cool stuff. And
Yeah.
then there was a guy, if you guys remember, who we bought all that pirate stuff from last year, and Sandy knows because she got a lot of the pirate stuff too. He's not doing anything. He just put some stuff up for his party, and that's it. And then there's some other stuff. You don't have to rock too.
I'm all. It's a
You're
great-
making
I'm like,
them sick.
Whoa. I'm trying to put all you guys to sleep with him. Sorry.
Do you guys do that? You guys who are parents, are you like constantly like always moving? Because I'm always moving now, constantly. All right, we'll check out Ghastly Acres on YouTube.
Ghastly Acres.
Yes. Hey, John. That's my brother's on there. Hey, buddy. What are you doing tonight? Yes, I do remember last year. Last year was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We went to a lot of local haunts, and we're going to try to do that again this year. It's going to be different now that we have Harrison. We may have to take turns, or maybe if some of our haunt friends just happen to be there, maybe we can say, hold him for a second, we'll be right back.
It was actually really funny because like a month ago we were both talking about how excited we were to go to like Universal Horror Nights and stuff. And the closer that it gets to Halloween, I was like, oh man, maybe we just sleep instead, you know.
Yeah, and that sounded
Just
really good.
go look at some local
And
haunts.
it's not even that Harrison is a bad sleeper.
No,
it's just
no.
that
I was
with
tired.
everything that's been going on, we're just pooped. How do we all start YouTube? We started haunting, I think, just barely minimal in 2008, and it just kept growing every year. And we love being in front of the camera. We love helping people and teaching people and all of that kind of stuff. So we just said,
Yeah.
hey, people are making these videos. Why don't we just throw some of our videos on there? And then one thing led to another, and then you
Yeah.
guys started watching us, and then we were like, okay, well, we have a little audience, so we'll just keep going from there. And you guys have become our family, and we love showing you guys stuff that we're doing. And I mean, the things that we've seen you guys come up with and do just from being inspired from us and other haunters, that's, I think, the motivation we have
Yeah.
to keep going.
Plus, I think when we first started to post some videos, like I was looking online and getting like lots of ideas from all the haunt forums and things like that,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of really awesome information, but it was right at the beginning where I don't think there was a ton of videos out there. You know,
no.
people were sharing some of the stuff once it was finished,
Yeah.
but there wasn't a whole lot of like
How-to
during the
tutorials,
process
yeah.
of as they were making some of
Yeah.
that stuff. So that was one thing, but you know, it all kind of in timing though, because a lot of other people were starting to do it too at that same
Yeah.
time. So it was really cool.
And it was cool because you guys, you know, it's like this huge haunt family that we
Yeah,
have now, and
yeah.
some of the best friends that we've ever made was
Yep.
through this.
Definitely. Some of them I really miss too because I haven't heard from a lot of the old school
I know.
YouTubers
Some
and
of
stuff.
them are very
so,
quiet this year.
Yeah.
Yes, I wanted to do a series on apartment haunting. So maybe
Yeah.
maybe if you're in SoCal and you have an apartment and you let us like come and decorate, maybe we can come and do that within the next year or something, so we can have something next year.
Yeah.
Oh, for our day job. So Christopher and I, we freelance. We work in the entertainment industry, and we do odd end set jobs, I
Yep.
guess you would say. So, you know.
Yeah, we've worked for several different non-union set shops in Los Angeles and worked on a few different film, television, commercial, trade show, that kind of thing. That's kind of how we got into a lot of the stuff that we do here.
Yeah.
And then before we were doing construction and stuff for theater when we were going to college and stuff like that. So we had some
That's how we
experience with
met.
props.
We just had our anniversary on the 14th, and it's been 11 years. So,
11 long years.
wonderful years.
Very wonderful.
Yeah, so so that keeps us busy because, you know, it's either feast or
Yeah.
famine in the industry, and sometimes it just
Yeah,
crazy.
there's tons of work. It's funny too because when we first moved here and we were trying to get involved in it somehow, it was kind of hard at first to like. But once we started to meet people and it's almost like now there's tons of work if you want it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's and it's neat that it's always changing and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
different subjects and different things to build and keeps us busy. But not as busy as this kid keeps us.
Hi, buddy.
So did you show them
Say-
all around?
Yeah, you can take them more.
Evil things lurking around.
Doo-doo-doo. Well, oh, you want to see our latest animatronic? Come this way.
Oh, which one is that?
This
Oh, this is scary, you guys. I'm gonna trip over the fence here. Ooh.
We installed this ourselves.
Okay.
Go down.
It had this very scary try me button hanging from its head, and we just took that off because we thought maybe the motion sensor would work a little bit better than hitting the button.
Do any of you guys have that animatronic? I know that's not a Hollywood Haunter only.
Yeah. Witch Cottage, it's sitting in a pile in the backyard. It's gotten aged a little bit over the last year,
it's a little
so
more seasoned now.
yeah, it definitely needs some work. It needs some touch-up paint. We need to also finish making
Candy.
the roof
Oh,
and adding
if
some.
if we're gonna do it for Christmas too.
Yeah.
Because we started candy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. It needs quite a bit of work, but we definitely want to get it done.
We will get it done.
Yes.
That and the theater. If you guys, 2 years ago when we went to the West Coast Haunters Convention, we did a theater, and that wasn't finished in our minds, and so we have stuff to finish on that, and then that'll be done for us too, so we want to do that. I know.
Yeah.
Look at how big Harrison is.
No,
He's huge. This
He's
little guy is only 6 months
it's
old.
like half the size of Gina.
I know it. Look at this guy.
Crazy.
He's a good eater.
Yeah, he's gonna be walking here soon, I think.
He's definitely doing the crawl thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Yes, the big pumpkins. They're gonna be coming around here.
Yes.
We hope. So
Yeah.
they're in.
And
We have a special project going on with those.
Yeah, and sorry for the airplane going by, but we're definitely, I want to make more of them. I also want to carve a couple other smaller sizes so that it has because right now, like, we're going to go ahead and put them out here for this year, but we noticed, like, it goes from giant to smaller, so we need some medium size, so we'll probably carve some of those.
No, that's not rude at all. As far as budget goes for us, it just depends, because we do work with a lot of industry people. We try to get leftovers from projects and projects that we work on, so we have a lot of scrap wood lean.
Oh, you're talking about for our haunt?
For budgets
for
and
our
stuff,
own
but
haunt?
for our own haunts, yeah.
Yeah, we've been really fortunate because, like, in the past, like, I can tell you guys from, like, our Western Town build, there was a lot of the wood and stuff that was getting thrown out for some Nickelodeon sets that we had worked on in the past, and we were able to go pick up half that stuff, bring it home, and reuse it. So that's one example. Also, a lot of our foam that we've gotten over the years, we save it. Those are left over from projects. We also get them from people that are giving it away in Craigslist. A lot of times, you guys, there's sets and stuff that people will just put an ad on Craigslist because they want to try to save money, and they'll say, hey, if you guys come and strike the set from one of the sound stages, you can have whatever's there. So, but you got to be real quick on that because there's a lot of other people that are trying to get all that free stuff too. So
We'll trade. He's a big baby. Yeah, and then another thing is we have the SoCal Valley Haunters and the Cal Haunts, which is 2 haunter groups here in Southern California, and we have pages where they'll list stuff for sale or props for trade, or we'll do like a swap meet kind of a thing every once in a while at our monthly meetings, and then that is where we swap props and all that kind of stuff and learn stuff, and that's something I really recommend. If you guys don't have a haunter group, try to reach out into the community and find people around you. Haunters Hangout, you can go to their Facebook page and then just go, hey, anybody in this area, and I'm sure you'll find some people, and then just start getting together and working on stuff and sharing your ideas and inspiration and stories and all that kind of stuff. And then Craigslist,
it's
freebies,
it's
all
kind of funny
stuff.
too because they've made such cool things lately the last couple of years. Like a lot of the flicker LED lights, things are getting a lot cheaper. We actually need to spend some money and invest and get some cooler things because, like, our lighting and stuff, I mean, a lot of you guys have asked where we got our lighting, and I worked on a project. What was the piano guy? Elton John. We were doing a show for Elton John Vegas show, and there was tons of these LED sign modules left over, so I was able to get a lot of those, and we used that for our Halloween. But it's so outdated, and I don't even think it's waterproof stuff either. So like I said, it's really cool because nowadays there's so much more cooler things.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still using like flicker boxes and incandescent lights and stuff for some of these pumpkins, so it's like, I feel like we're like cavemen.
Let's see. I'm sorry, some of these comments are going so fast I'm missing some of them. I apologize if I'm missing your comments. Yes, next time when we're in Iowa, it would be fun to do a meetup because I know there's a lot of haunters in there. And let's see. Tonka is doing good. Tonka is still hanging in there. He's
Yeah.
12 and a half years old.
Yeah.
He can't hear, he can't see, but he's doing awesome. He's still eating and sleeping and doing all that kind of stuff. And
He's got a little bed on the sofa, and he moves from the sofa to his bed in the bedroom and stuff. So he's still hanging out. I try to take him for walks, but I think because he's blind, it's really hard for him. Plus we're in a new place, so he goes
Yeah.
very slow. But we still sometimes put him in a little wagon and drag him down the street a little bit. So
yeah. No, we're renting. We haven't purchased a house yet.
no, they're very expensive.
Yeah, California is ridiculous. I'm
You
sure
guys
some other
know.
places around the country, you're just like,
Yeah.
can't believe the housing prices right now. Have you tried Death Nectar hot sauce? No.
No,
Have you tried that
but
one
that
yet?
sounds very tasty and hot.
Yes, Tonka is our dog. He's our English bulldog. Cedar Rapids. I know my family's in Des Moines, so I have to look up how far Cedar Rapids is from Des Moines, or you can tell me. Oh, awesome.
Let's move around.
Oh, we'll go take you over here.
I gotta keep Harrison
Hey,
interested.
Bloodshed Brothers, if you're still watching, which I don't know if you are, how was Rotten Apple? We're excited to go see them. Let's
Are they
see.
open?
Yeah, they're open tonight, I know.
I didn't know that.
Tour. Okay, for those of you just joining us, we can do a little tour. Now remember, this isn't everything,
No,
but
we have just gotten started on the creepiness that lurks in Hollywood Hunter's gravel front yard.
someday I hope to get grass in my front yard. That would be the best. Okay, buddy, I'll call you when we're done. All right, here we go. Way down there.
The pumpkins will flicker,
And so will the lantern.
maybe.
This is maybe. This is hooked up to our Lights Alive. Do any of you guys have Lights Alive? Man, we got that thing so long ago and still going strong. There's some LED lights, purple lights. Try not to trip. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this skeleton yet, but it's kind of hanging in there. He was doing the zombie walk earlier. Ooh. Yeah.
Very scary. He has one of these above his crib.
No, he doesn't. See, we got some pumpkins. We're gonna put our Atmos effects pumpkins right here. We're gonna go get them at the pumpkin patch tomorrow. Where are you going with that, buddy? Oh my gosh, look at how... Oh, I was gonna say, look at how strong he is. That's crazy.
We gotta tie these down still because as soon as the wind blows, these are all gonna be 4 houses down.
Yes,
Haunting their yard.
our lightning is going.
I would turn it up, but it's getting kind of late on a school night.
Yeah, that's cool. This is true. Here we go. Back to this guy.
Nice owl. Oh no, no.
Did you guys recognize some of these pumpkins? These are all of the pumpkins we carved for the haunted house that we did a couple years ago. A 3D projection. No, we haven't. So we were cat burglars last night for a party, and then I'm not sure if we're gonna do something else. Oh, that's a really good idea about the false hay bale. I like that idea. Maybe we can do something like that. I know I saw some small ones at Rite Aid. I don't know if you guys have Rite Aid. It's kind of like CVS or Walgreens or one of those things. Maybe I can rig something up with that. But there we go. So yeah, you guys, not a whole lot going on, but it's better than nothing. And I don't know, did I show you guys the fence? I probably did in the very beginning. Let's see if I can do it without tripping on it. But we built an old ranch style rail fence. And we're having a tutorial come out soon for that. So you guys be looking out for that. I don't know. What else should we talk about, guys? Anything else? Anything else you guys want to ask? Yes, we did. We did keep the stuff from the pirates. We actually have, I don't know. Our laundry room is kind of large. It's got like a converted garage or something. It used to be the garage. So all of our pirate stuff that we bought from there is in there. Oh, the Halloween store stuff. You know what? Gosh, we went to a couple of them, but we didn't pacifier down. We didn't get the. We didn't really film this year. This is our haunt. So we're not doing a haunt. We're doing a yard display this year. We just didn't have time, and we're too tired.
Yeah.
So.
And it's funny too, you guys, because to be honest with you, I hate to admit it, but I wasn't even really gung-ho about doing any of this.
And I got him.
But Gina definitely got us going. Now I'm like, man, maybe we can pull this out.
Yeah,
maybe we
and
can
who
pull
was
this
out here all day long working?
Yeah, so I'm having fun. I'm tired, but I'm definitely having fun. But I'm excited to do a big haunt, though.
No, ha ha ha.
But I'll need some help.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can help me.
Maybe we can get him some hammers and a drill for Christmas.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Some paint
Paint.
and a brush.
Yeah, I definitely need help painting. What did you say?
What?
Oh, okay, you guys. FYI, I have to tell you a little something about my husband here.
Did you tell him? Okay, so we need it.
So he comes in last night and he goes, "Oh, honey, you've got paint all over your arm. I can't remember the last time I got paint on myself. How did you do that?" And I go, wait, back up. You can't remember the last time you had paint on yourself? Is that because you ever paint?
I
This
was
guy.
talking about when I do paint.
Yeah, when you do
The
paint.
paint never seems to get on my shirts.
Yeah, when you do paint. I don't remember that. Oh, goodness.
Did you show the new fence?
Yes, I
The
did.
creepy new fence.
Let's see if I can go back. Sorry for my finger. Oh, do we have to worry about people? I don't know. It's a new neighborhood. We didn't
We'll
really
see.
put anything out this year that, you know, it would be okay if somebody did want to take it. Not that I want people to, but you know what?
Yeah.
There's nothing extra special out here that can't be replaced. So if somebody wants to take it, they obviously need it more than we do. Which is a bummer. I hate when people steal stuff. It's just so heartbreaking.
I am gonna go through though and tie everything down because we're worried
The
about the wind
wind.
blowing it. So
Yeah.
that would definitely, if they take one pumpkin, it's gonna be all of them that goes down. Just
You know
work
what?
together.
I don't know. We weren't here last year for trick-or-treaters, and the neighbors came out tonight and said that they
They don't get a whole
don't
lot.
get a lot. So it's okay. We really didn't do it for trick-or-treaters this year. We did it for Harrison and for us because it's been so long since we did anything. So now we can come outside and enjoy it. And the nice thing is people have been driving by a little bit already, and it just puts a smile in my heart because I know that we're bringing, you know, memories to people.
Plus, we can still scare each other. Which, by the way, Gina gets me all the time. You just scared me. Where were we when you just scared me the other day?
I don't remember.
Oh
but
my gosh, it's horrible. She's like, I can walk through any haunt and be like totally cool, and then I go to like the grocery store and she's like,
pacifier down again. All right, you guys, a couple more questions. You play any creepy sound effects? You know what? We get most of our music off of like Incomptech. If you guys don't know, it's a copyright royalty free. Techno Axe is another one, Purple
Yep.
Planet. They
Yep.
have creepy music if you guys have never done that. Some of the paid stuff, Music for Haunts has amazing stuff if you guys know. There's
Yeah.
Audio Zombie, there's There's a ton of stuff.
Yeah, and then for the for sound effects and stuff, we sometimes we'll record crows or what else do we make? We make little
crickets,
tracks and then
dripping
put it
sounds.
on old phones and
Yeah,
put them all around the
there,
yard,
computer
and so you
speakers.
have different sounds.
Yeah, and then as far as party music goes, I made a party list of 4 or 5 years ago with all of the best party music, and I wish
cool.
I could put it online for you guys because it's awesome, but they won't let me because of copyrights. But we'll just have to have one big Hollywood Haunter party, and you're all invited, and I'll play my party music track for you.
Ooh.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out for the scary.
Hi, Laura Lou. Yes, we use that blanket. Thank you again so much. Oh, some of you guys were asking earlier, where do you get the big blocks of foam? We got them from another haunter who got them off of a Craigslist find. They were using it for soundproofing in a theater, I believe, and then they were replacing it with something else, and so they got a big bunch of blocks, and we just happened to inherit some of those. And then if you guys...
We had some also left over from other jobs. But whenever we do projects for people where we need foam, where we have a budget to buy some, we go to... there's a place called Foam Mart.
There's some
local.
other foam places.
Yeah, it's not the cheapest place in the world, but they definitely have lots of stuff to pick from, and I think they have all their stuff on a website.
Is it polystyrene? Is that the kind of foam it is? What kind of foam is it?
For the white one?
White one. What's the white bead foam called?
Yeah, it's just a polystyrene.
Yeah,
foam.
they have different densities,
Yep.
so if you guys are looking online, just make sure you know what density. And then if you guys... they can be pricey. You guys can just glue sheets of foam together, carve it, and make your blocks that way.
And it's actually kind of funny because is it the pink or the blue foam that we can't
get the pink or
here.
blue foam. It's all white.
So some of you guys that get to make your tombstones out of that awesome foam, that more dense foam, I don't even think we can get it where we're at. So
no, I think that, what did they have, a 2x2 sheet? And very rarely do they ever have those.
Because I can't remember what they were just doing at Midsummer. She said she couldn't get that foam anymore. But
I don't know how far we are from Santa Rosa. Is that Southern California or is that Northern California or maybe Central? Not here in Northern California either. Yeah, maybe if you have to go up to Oregon or something. Maybe next time we take a road trip to see my dad in Iowa, we'll bring a whole bunch back.
Just buy a whole bunch.
What kind of glue do you use to do the sheets of foam together?
So the best thing that for me, we've used so many different kinds of glues and stuff,
Epoxies.
but I actually like using
Liquid
great
nails?
stuff.
Oh,
I use
great
the foam.
stuff is better because foam to foam,
It seems to work really good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sometimes liquid nails or whatever caulking you guys want to get, sometimes it gets gummy. It's weird when you start cutting through it and it gets gummy, but it does work.
Yeah.
It does work. Sometimes you got to use what you have.
Yeah, you can take some skewers, like barbecue skewers, spray the great stuff on one piece, and then stick it down, and then just put a couple skewers in there, and then once it dries, you can pull those skewers out or leave them in there if you want. But it works really good.
Yes, I'm sorry. Our email is hollywoodhaunter@gmail.com. You guys can write us on there. We're sometimes not very good about getting on there or on the Facebook, but those are the two outlets you guys can contact us or message us on YouTube too. They have a message thing there. But yeah, and if you guys don't follow us on Facebook, you guys should follow us on Facebook because that's where we do our most up-to-date stuff.
Yeah, our Twitter and our some of our other social media is lacking. It's almost as scary as this yard.
It might be a little scarier. Oh my goodness, happy birthday 2 days before Halloween. October is an awesome day to have Halloween. Or wait, no, Halloween is an awesome time to have a birthday. That's what I meant.
Totally.
Yes, we should totally do another live chat. Oh no. Yes, tombstones are knocking down. You know what? What would you say, like plumber strap or what? I don't know. Are they foam tombstones? Can you put rebar underneath and stick them down? Can you bury them in some rocks? Like what else?
Yeah, if they're because you know how you can put the PVC in them.
Yeah.
If you drill the holes out or dig the holes out somehow, you can glue like 1/2 inch PVC in there, and then, or it might be 3/4 inch. Don't quote me on the 1/2 inch, but then you can pound some rebar down on the ground, and then the PVC will slide over there. I think that's how a lot of people do it. It seems to work really well. And if you can't dig the hole in there, you could probably fix the PVC on the back of it somehow. And dowels, okay.
Are you being shy now?
I know that the dowels would work. Rebar, didn't we just price this out? Like, it's cheaper if you get like a whole 20-foot stick for like $5, but you can buy 2-foot sections for like $1.
$1.50, I think it was. Well, here. Woohoo! Sweet 16. I just set up a giant fan in the other direction. There you go. Any more questions, you guys? No, we are in California. I grew up in Arizona, met Christopher in Arizona, and then we moved out to California 10 years ago.
I'm from Alaska originally, so when I was getting ready to go to school, I was like, boy, if I'm going to go to school, I want to go someplace warm.
Little did he know.
I didn't know it was going to be that warm.
He should have stopped halfway. Like Northern California would have been good. The TV show we were on, it was called The Great Halloween Fright Fight, and that was in 2014, I believe.
Yeah, it's the same guys that put on the Christmas light fight. I think that they just tried to do the Halloween show. Was it 1 year or a couple of years, or had they just did it? I can't
just
remember.
For Halloween, they did it that 1 year. Then the rest of the time, it was Christmas that they did. Okay, do you decorate all year long and end up with a result like that? You're insane haunted houses. Okay, so the haunted house actually we did in 50 days. It was a crazy, crazy race to get that finished so we could be on the show. And that was nuts. Our Western town the year before that, we started in June and then we worked all the way until October. And then the cemetery we had
done a little bit
each year up to that, and then we try to just do stuff every year. So ideally we like to do from summer and then work our way through.
And if we can be finished by the beginning of October, so that we can set up and then still have time to go, see other people's stuff and go to the theme parks and walk through haunts and stuff. So.
Do you want me to hold on for a second? Give you a break?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. There was a question. Where was it? We both realized that we liked Halloween. Well, I've always loved Halloween. Christopher's liked Halloween, but his Halloween experience is a little different growing up than mine. Like, he had to put a snowsuit on, where I could wear shorts and stuff like that in Arizona. And October is always beautiful in Arizona, so I always looked forward to that. But my mom and dad, they would tell me spooky stories and all that kind of stuff, and I have a big imagination. And when Chris met me, I think the first year we were together, I went to his apartment and I decorated in little, cut out bats and cats and did those window clings and stuff like that. And he came home and he was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool!" And then
I walked up to the apartment. I'm like, "Is this my apartment? Am I in the right spot?"
Maybe a string of orange lights or something. No, we've never seen. Did you say Haunted Overload? No, we've never seen Haunted Overload. I'd love to go there and check it out.
Absolutely.
Eric does an amazing job.
Yeah.
Hi, Sandy. We miss you.
Definitely.
Aww. Sandy's our buddy. She moved to Colorado, which is beautiful. Well, we miss her. Yes, Haunted Overload did win. Yeah, he might be.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Fog juice. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So, we recommend using a higher quality fog juice. You can get away with using like Spirit Store and stuff like that. You just have to clean your tanks and stuff like that when you're done using them. And then we like Fog It Up. fog juice. Let's see, LA Smog is really good. Unburied Cemetery is really good. And there's a new one that I can't think off the top of my head. But if you contact Joey, he's a great guy. He'll hook you guys up and just tell him that Hollywood Haunter sent you. And I'm sure it's not too late to get some of that. If you contact him tomorrow, I'm sure he can get that to you for Halloween. Let's see. And I'm excited because I totally am going to put fog in this yard. Yeah, maybe it doesn't go with the little pumpkin patch theme, but I cannot not have fog again. And we have fog scents too that I'm going to have to do. Oh, let's see. Fog smells really bad. How can I get a better smell of smoke? It makes it's giving me a headache. It might be the kind of fog that you're using. I know that Fog It Up brand, it doesn't have a weird smell to it, and I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, some fog juices kind of have that off smell. There's also fog scents, like I was saying, and you can get those. I don't think they're very expensive, the fog scents, but I don't know how long they last. I'm gonna have to test that out and let you guys know this year.
Fog it up.
Yeah.
We told him that if he needed any inspiration for some new smells, that Harrison can help him out.
If you are on a tight budget, always go to the after Halloween sales, like the following week after Halloween. And I know when we first started haunting, that's how we get like all our fog juices and all that kind of stuff. Then.
Yeah, it was funny. You guys remember the year that you guys were all telling us that they were throwing away some spirit store stuff like in dumpsters? It was funny because we went and tried to look for some, but we didn't find any.
No.
So I don't know if they had like not done it where we live or if it had already been cleaned out. But we were like, man, those guys were lucky.
Yep. I think the little guy is getting ready to go to bed, so mommy better go rock him and read him a bedtime story and all that kind of stuff. Did you know that ex-CEO passed away on September 10th? They had a lot to do with building a haunted mansion. Yes, I did know that. And we go to Midsummer Scream every year, and they have haunt panels, and they invite the Disney people, and they're always talking about something to do with Disney and the Haunted Mansion and stuff like that. So anyway, we love you guys. We miss you guys. We will get on here again soon. We have tutorials coming for you. We have projects in the works. And we hope you all have a wonderful week. And if we don't talk to you before then, live or whatever, we hope you guys all have a happy and safe Halloween.
Definitely.
And hope it's your best year ever.
Yes. Happy Halloween, everybody.
All right, you guys, take care.
Thanks for watching and checking in with us.
And if we missed any of your questions, go ahead and write them in the thing, and we'll try to get to you sometime.
Definitely.
As soon as possible.
We'll write you guys back.
All right, you guys. Good night. Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye. I'll leave you with this to go to bed to.
Ooh, don't have nightmares.
It's so spooky. Good night, y'all.